Hi Pisces, welcome to your August 2017 overview reading. Quick side note, I will be talking about a class that I've just launched at the end of this, and I'm now doing single question readings for $10 if you have something to ask me really quickly, and then also how you're able to get in touch with me and work with me one-on-one. So if you're interested in that, I am happy to share that info at the end. So stay tuned. Now for the monthly cards. Let's see what's coming through. For today, I acknowledge my accomplishments. Yeah, so it's totally a Piscean tendency to be like, oh, super modest, it's not a big deal, kind of downplaying your successes. Now is the month to really look back at all you've accomplished and just recognize yourself for your achievements. Okay. Euphoria. Euphoria is a cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. Yeah, so it looks like you're in a really good spot this month. Like you're just really dreamy and whimsical as usual. But even more so, it's kind of like being able to bask in that this month is going to be really healing. And these are the Doreen Virtue Angels of Abundance cards. See what's coming through and think like if you're trying to manifest something, your job, money, that's what these cards help guide people with. Nope, that one doesn't want to come. These have been taking a long time for some of the signs. And it's weird, these like to be shuffled the way Doreen Virtue shuffles them, so. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. That is totally true. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm big on food and health and how that impacts your intuition and every other area of your life. So I'm all about, really taking care of your body, whatever that looks like for you. It's not a one size fits all. So I do have a different spread for you today. Again, just kind of playing around, keeping it fresh for everybody. So we'll see how you like it. You can let me know if you like this spread, if you don't like the spread, whatever. I'm sure I'll do a different one next month. Okay, so what's bringing you confidence this month? Ooh, okay, so we have retreat coming through right off the bat. So what I'm getting is all of the ideas and inspiration you're getting from alone time. It's kind of like there's a lot of work that you're doing behind the scenes. And so you have confidence in your ideas and your intuition that come from that retreat. Okay, and then what will help with your health this month? Oh my gosh. This is the same card that Aquarius got. So the big thing is independent thinking. That's coming up really strong, is also like, not just accepting what the first person has to say, but really doing your own research, do your own digging, find your own way of treating your body, whether it be for an illness or just for your overall health. You really want to take a strong approach in terms of your own ideas, your own research. It's not just the first person who tells you is right. So just keep that in mind, do what feels right and listen to yourself. And then what's satisfying you this month? Okay, so there is a lot of mothering feminine energy around you. This actually looks like a support system. So this is not you. This is a mother or motherly figure in your life, if for those of us who don't have mothers. So this is someone who is really able to just come in and be a nurturing presence in your life. So really, that's really satisfying and healing, especially for root chakra relationships. There's a lot of stuff going on there. So, I would advise that you should show gratitude for this person, these people in your life who do that for you. It's a really good idea to do that. Okay, and then what makes you proud? Like, really, what does your accomplishment look like? Okay, again, we have a lot of airy, independent thinking with grounding support around you. So it's like you have really come a long way in terms of having your own ideas and your own inspirations and following through with that. It is something to be proud of. And the same approach that you took to the success, work is coming up big time, work in school. Perhaps you changed majors and you became really successful in that, or you got a really cool opportunity because of changing your major, or you quit your day job and you decided to start a business and now it's thriving. Whatever you've accomplished because of your independent thinking, take this same approach to your health and you'll, develop into this more mature, owl. Because this is a little bit like in the baby stages. Because this is equivalent to the Page of Swords. So take a similar approach and you can get here. Okay, and then where can you have a sense of humor this month? Okay, just with the ebbs and flows in your energy levels, whether it be from the eclipse, if you're moon sensitive or you're sensitive to the planets in that way. I know a lot of us are. Just kind of, laugh along with the moods that come and go, the changes in your feelings day to day. Just be really, really gentle with yourself and do your best to just be understanding rather than being hard on yourself when those days happen, because they're going to inevitably. And then this is what you can give to others or how you can be generous with others. Okay, so there's, I haven't seen this before. Really what this looks like is you are being a model for change. The changes that you make within your own life are actually being modeled to others, and that's how you're being generous, is just by taking it upon yourself. And again, health is coming up big time, work is coming up big time. The changes that you make in those areas of your life are going to inspire change in others. And so you're actually acting as a really important role model this month for other people. And then this is what you can recognize in others to help you this month. Okay, so this is other people starting their own beginnings, and these are kind of intertwined in terms of, other people taking the first steps in their own journey. So, let's say you have, really been in the process of doing stuff for your own health or your own business, and then other people start to do the same thing as well. It actually is something that you're beginning to admire and wow, they're really, I'm going to support this person. It's wonderful to see other people starting businesses and doing what they love or whatever it is. Or starting to take care of their bodies. That's a big one too. Okay, and then now I'll clarify a few of these. But this is just the timeline for the month, and it is fluid. Since it's time, it's not going to be the same for everyone, but essentially it's the first quarter, second, third, and fourth quarter. That's the idea. Okay, so the Mythological Abstractions is your growth period for the month. So that's kind of what's going on in your internal world. The Morgan Greer, the blue cards, those are the advice for you. The Slutist Tarot is your like love life, I guess, romantic world. And then I'm just going to clarify a few of the base reading that we did. Okay, so where you can have a sense of humor. King of Wands. This is strange. Oh. Okay, so these look separate. Normally, I would read this as a clarity card, but that's not what's coming through here. This actually looks like a person, oddly enough. This isn't a reiteration of anything. It's kind of like there's a King of Wands somewhere in your life that is really, you need to have a sense of humor with this person. That's not anything I've got for any other sign or even a clarity card ever, but that's coming up really big, is just like laugh along the way, laugh through the discussions, just like take a really lighthearted approach. Don't take anything too seriously with this person. Whether or not they're male or female, it could be a Leo, Sag, or Aries, but the important piece is that they have fiery qualities. So it may not be their sun sign, but it is about who they are and their personality. That's what it's a reflection of. Okay, so now I'm going to clarify what gives you confidence. King of Swords. Okay, so this is actually a fatherly energy coming through. This isn't fatherly. That's not, this is like the support person. So there is someone coming through who's a supporter for you, and they're actually helping you with your confidence. Okay, so, keep that person close by because they're just good vibes to have around. Okay. And then I'm going to look at like what you can recognize in others. I'll clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is, oh, weird. Okay, so how I'm reading this card is like, do you see how it's like toxins are being released? Whether it be people or relationships, it's like there's so much disappointment and loss. And so people are in their grief process and starting new. That's where the Ace of Pentacles is coming in. And so the admiration is really coming from that. Okay, so your growth period in the first quarter, 9 of Wands. So you're working really hard in the beginning of August. Just a lot of hard labor, work, whatever your craft is, you're just going full steam ahead. And then the advice, keep it up. It's like you may need to implement more organizational systems into whatever project, whatever work you're doing, even if it's just domestic stuff. It may require a lot of organizational systems. And so if you need, you might want to get help from someone. I always joke because I have a Virgo moon. I'm like, get your Virgo moon friends to help with web design or projects or organization or meal planning. Get your Virgo moon friends to help. And that's a really good support person for you. And your romantic relationships, 10 of Cups. Okay, I like this card. So this is just super fulfilled. Dreams coming true. This is basically the best card you can have in any type of relationship reading. So well done, starting off strong. Whether you be dating or you're partnered already, this is coming through big time, boom, satisfaction. all around. So maybe you date someone that you really are interested in and are looking forward to, I mean, there's many possibilities, but that's just overall satisfaction and fulfillment. Okay, and your second quarter growth period, excuse me. King of Cups, so mastery over emotions, really, and it's kind of like even in the face of stresses and aggravation, you really have a strong handle on yourself. So there's a lot of power and strength, and it does look like you're getting support from the Mother of Pentacles somewhere in your life, and that's also allowing you to have this type of mastery. Your advice for the second quarter: take it easy, like buckle down and do your work. Don't get too bogged down by any setbacks you have, because it's going to shift out quickly. So just keep trucking, keep working, don't let yourself get deterred from your big vision. And in your romantic life, the Mother. Oh, I think this is the, I don't remember what it is. But again, we have a lot of, because these cards are different than a normal tarot deck, and I don't know the numbers for the major arcana. Anyway, so for this, again, we have a reiteration of the Mother archetype coming through. And so it actually looks like you could be seeking out your motherly friends, your mother figures, your mother role models who are able to give you insight to the dilemmas or the relationships that you have, romantically speaking. If you're like, oh, I don't know what to do about this person that I'm dating, ask a mom figure or a mom friend or someone who has a really motherly energy. They're like the key. They have the answers to the problems that I'm not prophesizing problems. I'm just saying, like, any dilemmas that come up or any support that you need within your romantic relationship, consult your mothers. Okay? Third quarter, 10 of Cups. Again, you're just on a roll. This is, again, ultimate fulfillment. Like, the fact that you have more than one of these in a spread is fabulous. So it's just like you're in a really good space. You're really vibrant, really expansive. You're working hard, and it's just like the abundance is coming in both emotionally and through other means. Your advice: the Lovers. Okay, so really, how do I phrase this? I would say make your romantic partnerships a priority at this time. That's like something that's coming through really strong, because it seems like this is work. You're satisfied, and then there is a need for you to actually spend some time with the people that you're romantically involved with or interested in. Partnership is going to come up big in the third quarter, like big time. I see that. And we have the Prince of Swords. So it actually looks like you being a little bit manipulative. I don't see this as being your partner. I see this as, I'm working really hard right now. Look at how much I'm doing. You're actually a lot busier than usual and working really hard, and you're using that as kind of an excuse. And so you kind of have to step into this Prince of Swords who's like, well, let me try to figure out how to get my way. I don't see this as like deception in a partnership. This actually comes across as you, and I think that's why the advice card is to no, you still need to give these relationships attention. So don't neglect that. Okay, really prioritize your romantic relationships and connections. Make that a priority during the third quarter while keeping these in balance as best you can. All right, and wrapping up the month, Three of Pentacles, working really hard. Again, it's like you may have a hiccup here where you're like, oh, I need to readjust my focus and try to be more present within my relationships, but you still need to be working really hard. And work is where you're focused. Okay, and the advice is to continue showing up for people. Continue showing up for your partner, being the emotional support that everyone knows you can be. And it'll work out in your favor, especially because it looks like people are going to be seeking out your insight within your own growth and transformation because they're going through their own journeys. And so it looks like you're going to have a lot of people coming to you like, how did you handle this situation? Okay, and romantic relationships, wrapping up, Prince of Cups. Okay, so this is, again, this one looks like it's going to be split. It's either you transitioning from the Prince of Swords into the Prince of Cups, or it's going to be your partner showing up as the Prince of Cups. So really emotionally available at that time is what I'm getting from that. So, I mean, overall it looks good. Just make sure you are giving the relationships worthy of your attention, the necessary time and effort. Okay. Now we're going to do a 3-card pick. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask it now. Or you can just ask for insight for the rest of the month. Either way, whatever you want. Okay, card number 1. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really distracted with work. You just have a lot of stuff going on. You're not really focusing on any of the connection and relationships. It's just kind of like, I'm focused on this other thing. So keep that in mind, that there may come a time when that becomes an issue. Card number 2, Strength. Okay, so we have Leos coming through. This looks like, perseverance or a supporter for you, whatever it is, in a project or work, or maybe you need help with something, like you can call on a Leo friend. I'm just using that as a general, of course it's someone fiery, someone who symbolizes and embodies strength to you is a really good person to collaborate with this month. Card number 3, Temperance. Balance, balance, balance. What have I been saying this whole time? All of these cards, all about balance and figuring things out for yourself. So this is going to be extra important. If you picked card number 1 or card number 3, balance is coming up big time. So make sure you're paying attention to how much energy you're giving to what and whom. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the reading. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about just a couple things that I'm offering. So I am launching a course to help you develop your own intuition. It is not a tarot class. It's like how I do cold reads. It's basically the foundation class for that. So we do start on July 30th. It's going to be 6 weeks live with me. You get 6 one-hour sessions on Zoom. And I can send you all of the details if you're interested in that. Just send me an email, sydney@onyxhealing.com. And if you want to work with me one-on-one for a healing session and have me look at things for you, you're welcome to book a session. The link's in the description box. And if you have just a quick question, I'm now offering single question readings for $10 a piece. Go ahead and you get, I take a photo of the tarot cards that I pull for you in a explained answer. People have been loving those. So go ahead and send me an email with your full name and your question, and I would be happy to, work that out with you and get you an answer. So there's that. Always, I go live every Saturday and Sunday on my Facebook page, Onyx Healing, and I am on Instagram if you'd care to follow me on there. Okay, I'll see you next time. Have a great month.